Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, but 7 cup finals to come. Hopefully, alongside that, there is a literal cup final, and there already is a confirmed literal cup final at the side of the hopefully confirmed cup final, as it's all cup final fever. As welcome back, guys, to episode number 10 of season number 2 of the Barcelona rebuild here on FIFA 22. Hopefully I haven't confused your brains, as I've already confused my own. Welcome back. What a bright start we'll have today, as if you don't know what position we're in. Look at Ansu Fati up there on the scoring. If you don't know what position we're in, make sure you've watched them previous episodes before you come to this one, and smash the subscribe button. As I say at the start of every video, the notification bell as well can be clicked, comments can be left, and the like button helps the algorithm. As we'll go to the calendar, we have 7 cup games in the league, or not cup games, but league games, you know what I mean. They're important, the light cup finals, that's what I'm trying to say. As I'm overcomplicating things, aren't I? I'm getting very hyper because today we have 2 legs of the Champions League where hopefully we'll get into the final, even though these are only the quarterfinals. I'm thinking ahead already. We have a cup final, Real Madrid. I think that's next episode though, depending on how the games go today, as we have Espanyol away to start us off with. We have Atalanta, then we have Real Sociedad, who are just behind us, top scorer Oyarzabal on 20 at that club, which we've got to try and nullify, as then we have Atalanta again, we have Valencia, and then we have Atletico Madrid before Real in the final. So we're going to try and get 6 games done today, hopefully both Champions League games. I know Espanyol's a derby, but that might have to be simulated. We might have to simulate them, Sociedad and Valencia, even though that's a bit of a risk. Or we might leave Atletico Madrid till next time. We'll play it by ear. See what wacky twists and turns fall in our way as we have a big break before we go to Espanyol. And we have 7 points over Real Madrid as it stands right here. We've already played them twice this season, so we're not playing them again. We've just got Atletico and we've played Sevilla twice. Don't know about Bilbao, I think we've still got to play them again, and Sociedad's today, so in terms of the games we have left, they shouldn't be too hard, as 2 youth players complaining about not getting into the starting 11. Guerreira, 17-year-old, who'll promote for hopefully a loan, and who's the other one who's complaining? It's Fuentes, wherever he is. We'll only just go to the complaining ones. Fuentes, he's not good enough, he's not coming in. Others are staying in the academy for now, as look at the squad that we've got. 44 players in total, that is absolutely huge. So I do feel like we've still got another season in the bag after this one, even if we do win everything, which I'm going to say right now, I don't think will happen, despite us being very close to it all. So yeah, we'll keep moving on as we are. Can't just think we're winning everything, as Memphis Depay has returned to training, and we've got the job to, we've got offered the job to coach him internationally, as he's telling me to take Chiesa off captain, and that is something we will do. I don't know who to give it to. Actually, I think I do. I'm going to give it to Frankie de Jong, or maybe, Ter Stegen. No, I like it as an outfield player. We'll go for de Jong. If he's in the middle of the park, he's got the screening of everything, as here is the first team for the league, which we've got to rotate from quick because we do have the Champions League straight after this. We've got Ter Stegen in goal, Nusa Mazraoui, Eric Garcia, Andreas Christensen and Serginho Dest, Frank Kessié, Frankie de Jong and Pedri in the midfield, with Ferran Torres, Richarlison and Ansu Fati. We've still got the likes of Aubameyang on the bench and Traore, although I think Dembele's fully fit now. Is he? Yes, he is, and he's even gone up a rating. Perfect. We will keep Memphis out still for now. Cucurella on the bench, of course. Dani Olmo there, and Gavi, who might play in the Champions League. You never know. He might get his start in the Champions League, as it's a 2-1 win. Just what we needed. David Lopez with theirs, Ansu with ours. They even missed a penalty through Veritout, and then Ferran Torres got us the win. And straight on to Atalanta, as 3 changes go into this lineup. 1 because the players apparently considering his future at the club, which I don't like the sounds of because I want to keep him. Cucurella is at left wing back, he's not the one. Dani Olmo, he's not the one either. 2 new signings. It's Ousmane Dembele, who's on the wing now over Ferran Torres. Hopefully proves himself to stay here and be worthy enough. His shooting is going down as well, which is rather concerning, as I want him to find the target here. I want anyone to find the target. Atalanta away from home, or Bergamo Calcio. Let's make sure we grab the much-needed away win to make things better at home. And what a big game this one can be. We've got the Atalanta team right here. We've got to make sure we get points. We'll look at it through the other way. Goosen's benched. Darun as well. Golini's in goal again. Cooper Miners, Doria and Lindelof. Romero, Singangov, Souček and Mahele. Isak, Zapata and Malinovsky up front. Despite us being on good form, Atalanta are not going to sit back and just comply their tactics to our way of playing. They're going to go full throttle and they are going to put 3 at the back with 3 up front. That is an unusual tactic, I've got to say, as Frank Kessié with an instant tackle. Tirzaganov has gone down, the Ukrainian player, as Ansu Fati's got a run on right here. Ansu still going. He's got a big chance, and what a poor shot. That could have been something good, as it's talk about PK considering retirement. To be fair, I kind of hope he does, as Tirzaganov has stayed down. Hope PK retires at the club, of course. Him and Busquets, as we've got the ball. Drop ball right here, give it back to him. Bad time to get an injury there. I have to reshuffle the pack a bit, as Frankie de Jong onto Ansu. Marc Cucurella now back in the middle. Frankie de Jong will try and go out wide a little bit here. We'll pass this out to Ousmane Dembele. That's a good whip into the box. And number 8, Dani Olmo, that is, almost underneath it as they've passed the way out from the back. Dani Olmo, of course, not the tallest of players. Alexander Isak finding the ball round to Duvan Zapata. They've got the tifo of him out here as they've run round us slightly. Getting back and trying to get in the way. Not the best of crossers. However, they are grafters. They're still fighting against us. Atalanta, chance across the box. Not the best of balls as Dani Olmo. Not the best of passers, but it falls back to us. Ousmane, you've got to run at your man right here. Ousmane Dembele proving he wants to be still at Barcelona next season. He signed a big term contract, so hopefully he does stick around, as that's a good ball onto Dest. We've got Richarlison in the middle. And we've got Ansu at the back post. Falls to Richarlison. Good block. It's a lively leg as, hang on, it's telling me I've got an injury in this corner. And Ansu Fati is the one who's got it. At least we've got Ferran on the bench. I might swap them 2 round. Oh no. I've been saying I need to play Ferran on the left a little bit more. This may be his chance. Not good to lose Ansu though, as he went down in the box. And a corner ball. Very lively start to this one. We're going to control Eric Garcia running onto this one. It's gone over him. And now we've got to regroup. And both teams have a big injury to start this game off. As that's a good ball to Richarlison. Dani Olmo is going to try and curl one right here. And he's going to score the curler. I had no idea that one was going in. And Mr. Champions League for us at the moment. Dani Olmo with the goal. What a finish it was. He's trying to get into that La Liga squad as well, which he hasn't been in recently, as Richarlison, he's playing very well, gets a touch on that and he just opens his body up, Dani Olmo, and threads it right into Golini's bottom corner. We are starting to get a bigger foothold in this game. Ajax causes more problems earlier on than these, as Ferran, Cucurella on the overlap, that's a brilliant ball out to him. Just men at the back post, not the best of balls in, but it falls to Ferran, who should have done better than that. Lindelof panicking, running behind us. Now we've got the corner. Ousmane Dembele will try and get this to the edge where a man is sitting. It's Ferran Torres again, and it's caught. Being a rather jammed first half, this one, though, as here we are again. Marc Cucurella, the left wing-back, loves to run forward. We've got Ferran on the overlap. If we could make it 2 before the break, it would be fantastic, but ball not going into anyone. Cucurella winning his header into the danger zone. He loves to stay forward. He's got to be a bit careful, though, to be fair, as Kessié, brilliant passing to Dani Olmo, opening his body out. Just can't get the shot off, as it should be half-time, and is, as that is brilliant from us. 1-0 in the first 45 here in Atalanta. So let's take the game to him in the second half, shall we? No slowing down, as Frankie de Jong into Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Richarlison gets that around the corner, back onto the Spaniard, cuts back. We just need to continue this domination. That is a good pass into Frankie de Jong, who for once can celebrate a goal if he scores, I think, as Cucurella on a run. He's going on the angle. And, ooh, panic between defence and keeper. Could have tried to steal it there as, ball around the corner though. And Isak, Atalanta not giving up. That's a good ball into the middle. They've passed it one more. They've passed it back. And Malinovsky has the goal here in Italy. It is 1-1 55 minutes into this one. They've not been in the game, should I say, at all. But the number 18 finds a good pass to him, and they have a breakthrough. It was just placed back into the middle, wasn't it? A dodgy pass. I thought they were going to shoot. I slid in. Cucurella slid in as well. Andreas Christiansen did not stay with his man. Mazarawi didn't help. 1-1 on the night. Greatest of results right there for us as Eric Garcia running forward. Finds Frankie de Jong in the gap. Kessié, Dani Olmo, get that through. That's a bad foul, but Ferran will continue to go. Cucurella back on the attack now. Just need to pick up where we were, but hopefully get another goal in front. Frankie de Jong with a ranger, and just a good save. An hour into this one, we need to be careful with subs, of course, because we've already made one. As Thomas Souček comes off for them, the Czech Republican. As Dani Olmo in the middle. Richarlison flicked that on. Andreas Christiansen couldn't hit it. Cooper Myers, of course, must have been signed from Tottenham, I think, as well, because he was at them last season. As Duvan Zapata trying to find a ball in the middle. Mazraoui very careful there to stop it going through, but Atalanta raising their game. Dani Olmo back centrally, and they've got 4 at the back now. They must have changed the formation up. Ferran Torres spins rather woefully, but it forced Richarlison through to Frankie de Jong. He's got a chance, and he has scored a goal again. Frankie de Jong has us back in this one, and like I said, the new captain can celebrate as easy as you like, and I am very happy with that one. Telling us to put Memphis on. Don't think it's his chance just yet. Later on in the game, as Golini might have actually... Well, I think he should have saved that. Unlucky as Frankie de Jong wins the ball back straight away from kickoff as well. Looks for Ousmane, who's going to probably get a full 90 minutes now, of course. Ansu's had to go off injured. As Pedri with the pass centrally. Richarlison will wait for Marc Cucurella, who does provide a run. Get that back centrally. There we go. Ferran Torres hit that. Blocked by the defender. It's fallen back to him, and Golini was sent, and Pedri, but it's a handball anyway. It's the defender who has handled it in the box. A big mistake from Kamada, who must have just come on the field as well. Really bad from them. And a penalty kick against Atalanta. Kessié, experienced against the Italian side. And it looked very cornered, but Golini is having a good game despite conceding 2. Saved penalty kick. They're still in this tie. Ousmane Dembele. And that is a very poor curler. Hopefully not long to go now. Although if we could nick another goal, I would feel so much more confident, because they are actually getting a bit of possession together in this second half. They've got Mahele, the Danish beast, on the wing. Mazraoui tackles, but not the best of games from him. Poor pass as Martin de Roon looking to get past Nusa, but he's read that one. Now into Frankie. And Frank, who steps the ball away. Good step away. Good pass. Frankie de Jong now. Richarlison. Martin de Roon back with the tackle. The ex-Middlesbrough player as Kessié jumps in there as well. Need to go forward and hopefully steal another one. Pedri to Ferran. Cucurella down this wing. Get that back centrally. There we go. Cucurella making a bit of a move. We'll keep this. Ferran inside. Richarlison inside of him. One more. Frankie de Jong pegs it into the side netting. And that is game over. And tie number 1 over, hopefully. 3-1. Frankie loves the Champions League. What a big away goal that can be. It's just passed in the middle. Ferran lets it go. Richarlison with another assist. And first time toe pegged. He's looking good as Barca captain. There was even speculation about him moving on at one point as well, but we'll absolutely take this result. Romero down the line though. They're still going to try and play on. Malinovsky in the middle. Ter Stegen, that was very important. Good block from him. As we'll take a 2-goal advantage, but could it be more? We've still got the ball here. Memphis is on the field now. Memphis Depay running around the houses. We've got 2 men in the middle. They've come across. Pedri is there. Pedri arriving, and it's 4. That could be a very important goal from the youngster. He came on for Dani Olmo, and he has grabbed one. You don't understand how important that can be. Memphis back from injury amongst the assists. What a ball, and what a finish. 3-goal cushion. Amazing, amazing end to that game. I thought we would have narrowly got it, but it's actually a bigger scoreline than expected. 4-1. Potentially enough to simulate the next leg, but I don't know about the risk. As Ansu is out for 5 days with a bruised shoulder. Not perfect, but the best kind of injury we could have got, as Sociedad is the quick turnaround. And to be fair, we might have to play these. We have our 7-point gap still. 6 games to go, and this is one of the big teams we've got to still play, of course. Yeah, with the quick turnaround and the, of course, important game next, I think I'm going to play this one because it's in doubt for simulation, and, of course, some players tired, as there's a couple of changes. Dest. Torres comes in on the left for Ansu. Depay starts up front for Richarlison. Pedri comes in, and Gavi comes in. Yes, going to rest Frankie, who scored a brace. he's going to play for the Champions League game, because I'm thinking about simulating it. I really am, because then we can fit Atletico Madrid in today and possibly even win the league today if results go extremely in our favour. So Real Sociedad away from home. Let's have a look at their team. Still going to look at it through this way. Alex Ramiro in goal. Diego Dalot, El Stundo, Mancini and Nkulu, low rated him. Guevara and Zubimendi in midfield. Aydin Januzaj still going. Mario Icardi on the wing. Kramaric and Oyarzabal, 88 rated. What a player he is. And it looks to me like they, in the pre-match thingy you can see, have a slightly tired team themselves. So hopefully we can get at them and get a good result as Ousmane Dembele around the corner into Gavi. Now Mazraoui will just build up slowly and steady to start this one off. Pedri with a ball back right there. Ousmane Dembele, I see the run from Gavi already. He's up for it. I love that we just get up and at them straight away from kickoff. Oyarzabal going back here. Mazraoui's been spun, but Eric Garcia's coming into his element a little bit now. It's Christiansen that I'm looking at. Ronnie Araujo coming in and replacing when he gets back as Guevara with a pass forward. Januzaj coming out to try and close them down. Kramaric, to say they're tired, still got quick footwork. Oyarzabal out to Nkuku now, running at us. The ex-Evertonian man, crossing one in. Easy header, Christiansen, there we go. And we'll get on the front foot again, please. Ferran Torres, let's try and run through them, shall we? Brilliant footwork. Release Memphis Depay, who's come a little bit out wide. We've got a man at the back post. Memphis still going, still got the ball. Forces a save. Don't mind that from my striker, as we'll try near post, not controlling anyone. See who gets locked onto it. Eric Garcia, but it is behind for another corner. And we will try... Shall we try back post, run far post? Let's try this tactic. I haven't tried this one. Ousmane Dembele. Good ball. Good save. Just unlucky there, though, as Kessié, with a pass now off to Pedri, will go wide into Ousmane Dembele. And we'll get running at them again. Just drag this back a bit. There we go. Mazraoui to run with this. It's a little ball roll inside. Pedri round the corner. That's good. Ferran. Pedri again. Memphis Depay whipping a ball into the box. It's just past Pedri. Ferran doing everything he can to win it, but to be fair, we've got to get more shots off in the first 20 minutes. Game's passing us by a bit. I just wish there were more minutes in a game, as that's a good ball from Mikael Oyarzabal, should I say. Looking at the back post as Pedri to play a little 1-2 with Kessié in a narrow place, but it comes away with it as Memphis Depay waiting for Ferran. Ferran Torres cuts inside with a good pirouette there. He's still going, is Ferran Torres. Still going, gets his shot off. Good save. Very good move from Ferran right there. Loving him on the left, to be fair to you, as now Ousmane Dembele. Wrong pass. Mikel to just clear that away at the near post, but Kramaric can't control. He's very tired, and he's very old in this save at the moment, as just can't get that killer pass. Kramaric forward with the ball right here, the Croatian, into Zubimendi. Guevara. Januzaj with his back to us a little bit. Passes it across. Shot from range. And saved there by Ter Stegen. And apart from Memphis's narrow shot, Ter Stegen, only keeper really threatened, as they even won the header. Not the best right there, but we still do play on. Kessié across to Pedri. He's going to just knock one out wide into Ousmane Dembele. Now into Memphis Depay. Ousmane continues his run, but Memphis will slow this down a bit. Get his pass off there to Pedri. 1-2. Will it fit through? It will. Memphis Depay puts it in the bottom corner, and we have the lead here at Sociedad. Brilliant work just before half-time. We want this title, and what work that is from Pedri and Memphis. It's one of the most important games, the second most important before the end of the season. And it's a big goal just before the half-time mark. Absolutely love that, as we've still got time on the clock. Oh, referee, you just had to stop it there, didn't you? But we'll take it. 1-0 at the break. Players are going to get tired for the Champions League game. I'm looking at Ousmane, but he wants more game time, so he's playing on. Ousmane Dembele on the ball right here. Skill with his feet. And it's resorted to them hacking him down. Don't mind that, frustrating the opponents, as Gavi chips that up for himself, and he's going for it. Love the confidence. Diego Dalot into Artis. I don't mind that little bit of confidence from Gavi, but at 1-0, maybe could restrict it a little bit, please, as Icardi gets this out wide. Guevara into Kramaric. It's out wide to Serginho Dest's side right here. He gets a block in. an important one. But Dalot with a back heel, a smart one. Icardi in the middle, and Ter Stegen with a brilliant save. We'll put Adama on right now for Dembele. Maybe he gets an appearance in the Champions League again if Ansu is not ready, of course, as that's a ball into the box. Ferran wins his header. Good from the winger, and Mazraoui to run away with this one. Keep on going, Nusai. You're on the left this time, mate. He's lost the ball. Icardi, but a shocking pass. Looks like fatigued passing coming from them now, because Icardi, of course, isn't young anymore. And Pedri across. Gavi. Memphis. That's across again. Ferran Torres. This is a good move. Memphis Depay cuts inside. Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant turn. After the injury he's had for a month, it looks like prime Memphis is back. The Flying Dutchman has returned. Good ball back in. Look at that turn. A brilliant turn inside of Mancini and just passed into the side netting. Renato Sanchez makes his way onto the field as I've made 2 changes. Risky ones. Gerard Piqué comes into the back couple because, of course, we've got this second leg which I really want to simulate next. And then Nico Gonzalez for Pedri, who I want to save for the next game. As Nkulu. All thoughts going to the Champions League. That's a handball from Garcia, though, before he comes off. And it could be a nervy ending right here. Piqué, this could be his final appearance. If he doesn't play at the end of the season. If, of course, we've wrapped, or not wrapped the title up by then, as Ferran with an easy turn. We've got Adama next to us, who could go with pace, but Ferran Torres is outpacing him. Here we go. Adama, get on this and just run at them. Keep on running. Memphis inside. I think he's onside. Good save. It's looking like it might be job done and dusted. What a performance from the boys this is. Gonzalez into Gavi. Now Memphis Depay round the corner onto Ferran, who's running through on goal. Can he wrap this up? Good save, Alex Romero. Very, very good save from the Sociedad keeper as Memphis trying to shut the angle down a little bit. Doesn't get there, but just 2 added minutes. Icardi back defending. It proves how defensive they've gone. Even at 2-0, they haven't really threatened. And it's a clean sheet and a win. Brilliant from the boys. We take that. The 6-point gap is there with 5 games to go. And we move back to the Champions League. Very impressed. A brilliant, compact and calm performance as everyone's thankful for getting their game time. Love a squad that is high on morale as we've got to turn this round for Atalanta. This could knock it all down if we don't play well. So you've earned your place in this team, Adama Traore. This isn't just about you, I'll say. Still happy at least. And of course, you are definitely going into the team Frankie de Jong. I'll say I'll think about it. I've already thought about it. You're in. Still some tired faces, but a very good lineup. You can see Ferran's gone to 90 rated now. 90 rated Ferran Torres, but got 2 tired players. Depay has to stay in after a brace. Just has to. Richarlison's doing very well. Hope it simulates, sub-simulates. That's the correct term, isn't it? As Christiansen's tired as well, but he will play. Garcia, I opted to rest. As, yeah, that is the team. Pedri in the middle. De Jong comes straight back in as well, of course. I'll put Cucurella in just for Dest, just to make sure we are fully fit at left back. Unfortunately, Traore back in the reserves, but I told him before the game. Dani Olmo on the bench. Just don't lose 3-0, please, boys. Please don't lose 3-0. Get us through to that semi-final. 1-1 draw. I will take semi-finals of the Champions League as Memphis and Duvan Zapata scores at Camp Nou. But I don't care. Of course, I care a little bit that my team conceded, but here we are. Here are the other teams that go through. I mean, Real Madrid, Bayern haven't played yet. Bayern winning that one. Napoli and Atletico are level. It's Inter that go through and us so far. PSG already out. We will take getting through right there as Ansu Fati and Frankie. Perfect from both of you boys. As we have a 7-point gap in the league. We're through to the semi-finals. I can't say it enough. The quadruple is still on. I can't believe it as Valencia are 9th, but this is going to have to be a simulation. Games rearranged. Who have we got in the Champions League? It is Inter, the other team that was through. Even the final has had to be rescheduled, and that's going to be tight. Atletico Madrid, then the final. Oh dear. Of course, we've got to sim Valencia. We've got to play Atletico Madrid. Then we've got to do that all today. Risky business. It's going to be an extremely tight week, so we've got to make sure we get rotation right. That might include Piqué coming in the team. Gavi and Gonzalez both now 80 rated though. That is a help, as I want to play a very strong team against Atletico Madrid. So Gavi and Dani Olmo. It's a weird time to ask them to play, but I am going to Memphis as well. It's going to come out for Richarlison. We'll go with that, and then we'll have to rotate the team again for Atletico. These are tired as well, though, and they haven't rotated. So, quick sim, please beat Valencia. It's a 2-1 win. That's all that matters. Kessié, Carlos Soler, but Ansu wins us it. Brilliant, that is. What is the gap? 7 points in 4 games. Yeah, it's still possible for them to win it. It's going to have to go down to the wire. But if we beat Atletico Madrid, who are 7th in the league now, it could be a huge step towards winning the league. A huge step. 74, 67. If we get the 3-point gap on them, then it takes it to... trying to do the maths. It's a 4-point gap. And no games... Oh, no, we do have a game in hand. This is a game in hand. As you can see, some rotations made to this team as well. It's getting difficult because I know which game's next. And we'll have to rotate off the bench. Gonzalez and Gavi there. Dani Olmo and Dembele are the 2 dropped players from the squad. Mazraoui as well onto that bench, as it is Dest going to right back for a game. Cucurella in. Pedri and De Jong back in. Traore on a wing starting. Depay and Ferran Torres changing the front line. Ansu still on the bench because he did score that winner. A 7th place Athletic at the Wanda Metropolitano. Well, however you say that, I'll never learn. Never learn, as they've got a tired squad. And what a big game this is. And let's have a look at their lineup, shall we? See the ratings as well of the players at Atletico. Jan Oblak, 92 in goal. Roberto Laporte, Felipe and Yannick Carrasco at left back with Morhelno, the youth player. Kondogbia, Robertson and Merino with João Felix and Antoine Griezmann. Underperforming, but what a vital game this is. This is 1 foot on the title, or 1 hand on the trophy, should I say, if we do win this game. But of course, still a way to go after this. We can't, even though I've said that, take that for set in stone as Adama. Of course, playing this game because I don't think he'll play in the final next time out, as Memphis trying to shot off, falls back to him. Kessié, got to make sure we make the most of his shots today. Pedri with 1. Shoot on sight is what I'd say, as they need this win to try and get into the Champions League places. How the tides have changed. They were above us last season as Griezmann, our ex-player. Big save, Ter Stegen. Adama win that header, he does, but doesn't get it really far forward. Man's gone down. I think that's Yannick Carrasco, as Antoine Griezmann in the middle goes out to Jeffrey Kondogbia. Now into Robertson. In the middle again, Garcia has to block. Of course, Atletico, not a direct rival like Real will be for them, but a big rival in terms of top 3, so they're going to threaten us here as Ter Stegen caught the corner. Kessié will do everything in their might to stop us as Ferran's got to run. 90 rated Ferran now is past the defenders. This is a brilliant run. Memphis at the back post to try and pick out. He gets there and he scores at the near post. Squeezes it past Jan Oblak. And Prime Memphis is back. Scores in this important game. It's still early on, but what a big goal that is on a counter-attack. Not the Barca way to score on a counter and with a cross. But look at this, just into the box. Did Jan Oblak get a touch on this? Let's have another look from another angle. Oh, he did. He pushed it into the corner. Very close as Andrew Robertson, putting in a rough challenge right there, and Adama stayed down. What we need in this run now is not injuries, as he's at least back up on his feet. Is he going to start running? I don't know. As Serginho Dest with a cutaway. Back, no, Traore's injured. I'm going to have to take him off as Pedri, the passing to Ferran. Frankie de Jong, he's still getting hold of the ball, but he's lost it straight away. Kondogbia across to Malejo right here as Sergio Roberto out wide, coming across to just make sure we put pressure on them. João Felix out wide. Sergio Roberto, Malejo with a whipped-in ball, looking for Kondogbia, who was stood still. Gave us a chance to get there, and of course counter-attack. They are very defensive, so if we catch them up before they can set up, that is a good thing. As Ferran Torres running through again, very good in this game. Tries to curl one, ball falls back, and Oblak's pushed it into his net again. It is 2-0 here. Comfortable hand on the trophy, maybe? What a performance this is turning out to be. He's going to go onto the right wing now, but he has been up for this game. Gets on the rebounder deflection and into the back of the net. All eyes on Diego Simeone, possibly, as Ansu with another run. Ansu Fati with a little dummy. He's just come onto the field, of course, and that's a ball looking for Ferran. To say he was so far away from that and almost got a header on it. Man of the match already. And Frank Kessié across to Eric Garcia. Now into Serginho Dest. Out on the wing, Memphis Depay. Sweet turn. Frankie de Jong as well. Memphis trying to get in behind. That's a good little dinked ball. Memphis Depay just wide. Ansu Fati receiving the ball right here. Frankie de Jong Now into Ansu again, trying to squeeze that through. It does go through to Pedri. When your luck is in, it is in. You've got to feel for Jan Oblak today. 2 deflections, and then this. Pedri just goes for one. Felipe curls it away from his keeper's dive and into the back of his own net. It is 3-0 against Atletico Madrid in the first half. Our players knew how important this game was for the title, and they are not slowing down away from home as well. I could rotate, but I'm really not going to risk it. Maybe Garcia comes off later. And Frankie de Jong with the ball here. He's going to go out wide to Serginho Dest. Round the corner from Ferran. We'll try and continue his dominance. Memphis Depay with a turn inside. That's a good ball onto Pedri. Just clipped in towards Ansu Fati, and that's just wide. 2 changes. Piqué coming on for Eric Garcia. Risky, I know, but we've done it. And Nico Gonzalez for Frankie de Jong. So all subs have been made. Risky, again, like I just said, but we've got to think about that final. Tiredness does not equal trophies, I've learned, as João Felix and Marcos Llorente puts it in. As soon as we make the changes, it was a rough tackle. It would have been a penalty. Pressure back on us. Llorente scores for the Madrid. As look at that, around the corner. I thought it was off. Piqué just absolutely... No, it's Christiansen. Absolutely clatters him. And in the back of the net. 63 minutes on the clock. They look to be getting more confident now. Atletico Madrid, they could get another here. They're in outside our box. João Felix, Piqué with the block. At least he's experienced in these games, let's say. Good block from him as the corner ball. Who's on this? Is that... I just don't understand Robertson. Oh, it's Marino, actually. I still don't understand Robertson becoming captain for Atletico Madrid. Or I kind of do. Simeone wants them kind of players, doesn't he? As that's a pass looking for Gonzalez, who got a touch on that. I mean, he was quick to get there. And it was a bit of an ask as Llorente... That's fizzed across. And it's 3-2. Now game is on with 19 minutes to go. Who is that? It's Rodrigo de Paul who's got it. Oh dear. Changes made and Atletico Madrid clawing the way back into it. Is there going to be a little Royal Rumble at the end of this title race? Simeone actually does know how to attack as Gonzalez finding the gap. Ferran hit that first time and Oblak with a good save. What a game this is turning out to be. We're going to try... crowd the keeper, and then I'll put it near the edge, so whoever's left can head this. Gerard Piqué doesn't get it clearly, and Patrick Schick has come on for them as Ansu Fati with the slick moves of the feet. Defender coming back to just tackle him. You knew that were coming, to be fair. Marcos Llorente just gets stuck into him. This is the Atletico way, which I do respect, but Malejo not knowing where to go. We're good at shutting them down. 5 minutes. Do not give them a goal. It's down the line from, I think that was Sven Botman, was it? Or maybe Sergio Roberto. Maybe I'm seeing things as, keep that in, please. No. Not long left in this one as Pedri on the ball to run forward here. Ferran making a move. 2 added minutes. As long as they don't score, we're alright. Ferran with, again, his signature cutting into Gonzalez. Just flashed wide of the post still. Should just be final whistle when this is kicked. The comeback has been nullified. They only got 2 back. Win the header. Gonzalez, perfect. Big win that one. Absolutely huge. Sending Atletico further down the table. Champions League hopes probably over for them. And we have done it. The gap stays at 7. And we move on to the final next. Hopefully players aren't tired, but I don't blame them from the shift we've put in. Traore out for 5 days, so we will miss the final. Unlucky for him, and we do have tired players. Oh dear, we've got Madrid into 2 legs. Granada, Mallorca, Vigo, Getafe and Villarreal. The teams left in the league are all winnable, I would say, but of course, I don't know which one to play because we can win the league in any moment. And of course, we've got the Champions League and Cup that we want to play next episode. Bit twisty-turvy. I do want to see the trophy lifted. Hopefully, if I pick the right game to play, of course. As thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Big one. As thank you all so very much. I will see you all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. So I can see you all guys in the next episode. I'm going to get off right here. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy Grimsby Town. Even though they're not playing today. Just love the club and love this one. Take care. In a bit. And peace.